Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to my tourist attempt in Card Survival Tropical Island. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of sunburn, despite the fact that I slept overnight. That's interesting. This might last a while then. Okay, so let me get situated here. Been a little bit since the last time I played. I know we have a ton of food. I've got to remember I have this cooking pot. So, well, let's see. So, I want to do the basket so we can get to work on the hat. I want to do the loom so that we can... Yeah, this doesn't take too long. I should probably do the first segment of this just so I can see what's required for the rest of it. It doesn't take too long either. Okay, so I want to do that so I can make the... I think you can make large cloth with this, if I remember correctly. Then we can see if that unlocks any recipes. Why am I not wearing my shirt? Guess because my morale isn't low enough to require it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, and then if we go out here, let's take a look. Oh, got stuff finished up here. I forgot that this was on. Oh, okay. So these are done. I guess one advantage to this. Stop evaporation. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what happens if you store stuff in here. Okay, I kind of remember this now. I can't put that in. Let me go see if I can put any food in. It might only be for, like, liquids, which include, like, the medicinal gels and whatnot. Like, presumably including what I can make from that. I probably can't put this kiln out manually, right? No. So, I think we're done with clay for a while. So we're going to let that go out. However, I might be able to relight something off of that. And I think since I need light for so many of the tasks that I want to do, and I have water that I can use to cool down if I need to, I think we'll light a fire in here. So then the question becomes, I also want to do cooking. We go ahead and make a campfire in here. I need 2 additional stones. I believe we have those. Okay, so let's put those down. I don't know if this jar is going to get stolen. My oil. I think I'm just going to hope that that doesn't get stolen. This looks like it might be small enough that it could get stolen. I really don't want to risk that either. Alright, we're going to test a couple of things out here. First of all, I want to know if I can light this from the kiln. I should be able to. Can. And then, secondly, I want to check on stones in the cave. Looks like I used all of them. We got this campfire going in here. Alright, so we might be out of luck for making a campfire indoors, unfortunately. They really did want to cook. Got no stones here. Oh, I've got 2 right here. Do I have any more hidden away in storage? They would be in here if they were. Looks like I do not. So I don't want to use every one of my stones. This will preclude me from doing a sharpened stone and an axe. Oh, gosh, I've got these seagull carcasses. Yeah, I've got so much to work on right now. I would never have time to do that anyway. Okay. So we're going to take these here, build the required items. That's ready to go. Only takes 15 minutes to build. We're not waiting on anything. Yeah, sunburn will gradually go down. We can use this aloe vera as well. I'm assuming should have my... Ooh. Do I not have a sharpened stone at all? Did I leave it at, Okay, I left it at the beach, I guess. Well, that's far from ideal. I guess I could disassemble one of my other campfires. Go look in the backpack. Got my safety knife. Urchin, coconut husk. Alright. Is that 25%? How much stuff do I really need to do with this? Probably not much. I guess we'll just use this for now. So what I wanted to figure out is, does the aloe vera gel require lights? Medical, aloe gel, still required items. Yeah, it does. Okay, we can cancel that. I believe I don't have any additional clay, right? Oh, let's fill these up. It's gonna be much more efficient than having all these bowls. So I want to see what happens with the last one of these. That's 83%, 100%, and this is down to 15%. Alright, perfect. We can put this down. Get another one of these. There's no wastage from doing this. Slightly tedious. Next time it rains, it'll be much easier to just fill these up. Rainwater. Okay, so that's done. Get this one. Now, technically, I want to keep this jar open, even though this is like spill proof or evaporation proof. I want to leave that open. Okay, and then this one, I guess, just to be thorough, we should technically go in here and fill this up, so that this can continue to fill. Oh, doesn't seem to be filling. Or maybe it just needs some time. Okay, so we got some unsafe water as well. Did I finish that campfire yet? I didn't. Okay, let me check and see if I have any other water sources. Got some water out here. Okay. Leave these here. Alright, that's great. So I have 3 that are nearly full. And then, if it doesn't rain for a long time, I can eventually boil this. Or I could even boil this, tonight if I have extra time while we're cooking. It doesn't really cost anything to do so. And then we'll have plenty of water to last for a while. Right, and I also forgot about this. So I need light for this, so we'll do it in the morning. And I'll probably throw a prawn on there as bait, because I have so many of them. Hopefully that'll do something. And cancel that. Oh, and I can also be grabbing safe water from these for boiling. I'm not sure if it's better to store in a vase or in these ponds. But I don't really have the storage space right now anyway. So I guess we'll wait until we drink some more. Okay, let's go ahead and get this fire going. And I wanted to use leaves first. I should have some leaves around here. Dry leaves. Go, wow, I've got stuff here. Here's the campfire. Okay, so let's get this going and then I'll clear out some of these recipes. Where did I put all the prawns? Are they in here? Yes. And then what's in my... Let me just not forget anything in here. I've got the urchin in here. I can break that out, and I actually have a recipe I can make with that. What are we researching right now? Island chicken. That might actually be useful in a little bit. The seafood cup is water, any cooked seafood, cooked urchin. But I actually have to cook all of them first and then... Oh, right, because you don't actually cook the seafood cup directly. Probably. And then the question is, can I actually use... Oh, I can probably just test this right now. Where's my snake grass? Let me see if this works. It does. Perfect. Then I can also... I wonder if it'll take water from a vase. Try it. No. So I need a... What does it say? 0.5. So what if I do this to get half a portion? I think that holds half a portion. And then... No. I think it has to be a bowl. That's half a portion of water, which is exactly the amount you need. Okay, so this is how you can grab... It looks like this is how you can grab the exact amount you need. Now, I wonder if it's stored in here, will it evaporate? Because it seems like if this goes below 50%, then this will no longer be satisfied. Okay, now I really want to test this because you could potentially cheese... Oh, you could cheese this so badly by just, like filling up 1,000,000 recipes with half portions of water. So that you didn't have the evaporation. Oh my goodness, 15 mud piles to convert to clay. I forgot about those. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do around here. This is about to go bad. I don't think I care about the coconut meat, do I? Let me just think about it for a second. No, because I can use it. This is one of my few sources of it, and I can use it to make coconut milk, and then use that to make oil. I actually do want this. Let's crack this open real quick. Don't take any time, and we'll just deal with that later. Okay, let me put the knife away for the time being. I want to avoid using it if possible anyway. Let's put these husks down. This requires cooked urchin. Am I tired of any foods yet? A little bit of discomfort, low comfort, bug protection. Huh. Oh, company, right. I guess I could talk to him. Doesn't look like it's doing anything right now. So I do want to eat something. Keep my hunger high. We go to saturation. Looks like I can probably eat a couple of prawns. But first things first, let's just cook a couple of prawns up. Put these onto the campfire. And I've got a number of things that I want to do. I want to talk to Weston. I want to do this aloe gel. That's 30 minutes. I should have done that in a different order if I wanted to do it. Oh, and I still need the knife for that. Okay. Now I do think I need to remove these. I can wait on that. Let's actually store these away. Can't spare the space right now. Okay, so let me take the dead seagull. And, oh, that also requires a tool to harvest. Okay, we're just gonna need this out for a while, I guess. How long is this? 30 minutes. So I have a bunch of 30-minute tasks. What takes 15 minutes? Probably, harvesting fibers from snake grass. Yeah. Let's just do that. Assuming these will be done by then. Oh, just 3 minutes. In that case, let's just drink a little bit of water. Yep, time for that. Okay, so these are done. Let's put this down for a second, get these off. And start filling up a bit more. Okay. And I think we just cook another couple. These will eventually be used for the seafood cup anyway. Okay, so now we can harvest this for 30 minutes while those cook. Or I can do the aloe. Let's just do this first, I guess. Feathers, bird bones, and bird meat. Bird meat, I think we're just going to cook. Put that down for a second. Go in here. I'm gonna throw this on to cook, and let's do the, might as well do a batch of unsafe water, I guess. So let's go, I need that vase. Okay, those are done, so we just need the urchin. Okay, so this does, evaporate a little bit over time. Well, that's annoying. How do I... Okay, so I can take it out and put it back in here to protect it. Then we'll just do the trick where we get a half portion using the clay jar later on. Okay, put that down. Go over here. Grab this. Head outside. Go to the water. Grab it from here. No, I want to... Fine, just do that and then grab more. Fill it with unsafe water. Not sure if I ended up spilling some or not. Okay, campfire. Throw that in. So those will both be ready in 30 minutes. Throw some sticks on the fire. I need 2 more long sticks for the loom. I don't even know if I have those outside or not. Okay, what's next? 30-minute activities. So that's going to be the aloe gel. 20% on this. Let's see if this takes durability off of it. Does not. Can't put aloe vera gel in a clay jar. I'm sure I'll need this knife again soon, but we're going to put it back for right now. Backpack doesn't have room for this. What if I take this out and put this in instead? Yes. Okay, nice. So I think we'll leave the sunscreen at home for right now since we have aloe vera gel. And I'm also thinking, you know, the more I think about this, the water. I wonder if I should not carry the water around with me. Just because I'm keeping my water full, and we're never very far from home. I guess the worst case is like if I get stuck out in the dark somewhere, and then maybe I get some kind of injury. I don't know. Like, I can imagine a situation where it could save my life, but seems like a pretty remote chance that I actually need that one portion of water to the extent that it's worth it to constantly carry it around. What are feathers useful for? Fishing bait, arrows, and beds. Ooh, an actual nice bed would be cool. I don't know how I get to that point, though. Minor pain. I've apparently built up some filth on myself. Well, we'll probably wash ourselves soon and take care of that. Okay, I think we'll... Ooh. Takes 15 minutes to eat this. Oh, I should have waited. Ah, well. Next time, I guess. I completely forgot that I was, I guess I can save this for now. Just in case that recipe needs it. Not like I need food that badly. We've got other food to eat. Alright, so I want to do the urchin meat, but I need to do something else with the fire in the meantime. So that's going to be more prawns, I think. I've got these seagull carcasses to harvest. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use up my safety knife, unfortunately. Okay, let's throw these in. Right, so 2 more sticks for the loom. Next time we go outside. Like that. Sunburn actually got really high. Okay, so 30 minutes. What can I do in 30 minutes? I need to do the urchin processing. Probably doesn't take 30 minutes. 2 long sticks. No, we still need the fiber cords. Might be stored away somewhere. Although I think I used everything I had to make that rope. We gotta start fresh with more fibers. Okay, so the urchin. Might need a knife. Break it 15 minutes. That seems fine. Okay, so we got urchin meat. Seafood bowl requires that it be cooked, or the seafood cup requires that it be cooked urchin. Okay, so that's going in next, along with another prawn. Is that finally the last thing I needed the knife for? Probably not. We end up pulling it back out in a second. Okay, so 15 more minutes. Ooh, leaf bed is getting low. Let's see how long that takes to repair. I think I want to use... Go back out, grab some palm fronds. Oh, these are low too. I should start braiding these. First opportunity. 15 minutes, perfect. And pretty soon we'll be able to repair it again. The campfire, these are done. Throw this in the fire. Go in here, I'm gonna leave the roasted prawns, get the more prawns out. I probably should stop cooking these soon. I think I'm gonna hit my limit on this type of food soon. Okay, so 30 minutes. Go and do a braid. I'll take care of the lowest ones. 45 is fine. Be 15. Oh no. The worst possible time. Now I'm gonna wait 15 minutes. Yeah. Some items were... Oh yeah, he took those, but then also I think these burned. Shoot. That was my urchin that I needed. Ah, stupid monkey. So that's why you can't really afford to do a 15 or a 45-minute action like that during a 30-minute cook, because it might extend even more. If I had done a braid instead, like a fiber braid, that would have been 30 minutes, and then the extra 15 from the monkey, I would have been fine. Oh well, there goes my urchin meat. And that was the key ingredient for the whole cup. So basically... Oh, that's interesting. They stole the prawns for the cup. Okay, so this means I've been wrong the whole time about storing stuff in here. So the, it looks like stones aren't stolen by default anyway. And how much time is left on this research? 4 hours. Does look like it's probably like cooked bird meat and a vegetable and maybe one other thing. I'm not planning to go anywhere. The one problem is I kind of want to put the fire out once it's daylight. So I think what I'm going to do is pick up a couple of extra prawns. I'm probably just going to eat the bird meat. I think we'll let this fire go out afterwards. I'll worry about making that, I mean, I could just wait and eat it in 4 hours if the recipe isn't easily doable. Maybe I'll do it that way. Okay, let's put this clay jar away here. Don't need that half portion anymore. I don't think they can walk off with the palm weave. Maybe I've got that wrong. What's here? Okay, I've got 3 palm weaves in here. I just need to do 2 more to unlock that recipe. So yeah, I guess they can't walk off with these because I would know. I think we're gonna need more palm. Yeah, because that's 2 weaves and a singleton. So I'm gonna need to find more anyway. We're fully explored here. Now, I am adjacent to the deep jungle, which is only 15 minutes away. I do want to explore some there. So maybe that's what we do for kind of the first part of the morning. Especially since it's cloudy, it's going to be cooler. Not going to get much sunburn. We'll maybe put 1 dose of aloe vera on. I'd love to find some more food that doesn't require cooking. Okay, well we got 30 minutes, so let's go into... Where is it stored? Here we have a seagull carcass. Looks like there's no time limit on this. Oh, okay, so I don't need a tool for this. Very well. Okay, so it's just bird bones and feathers. Is that giving me discomfort? Rotten coconut. Knock that open. And let's go store those in the cave, I guess. Put these down. Go out here. Okay, we have light now. Ash. Oh, from the kiln burning out. Fair enough. That means... okay. Oops, not there. Let's go in the cave. Let's, we seem to have a lot of rotten remains in here. Okay, discomforts. It's caused by the plane crash, which I guess is just because of the dirt. Yeah, we're not gonna mop up just for 13% dirt. Not worth the time. Okay, entertainment is zeroing out. As soon as this gets low enough that I'm actually gaining... Okay, I'd have to drop quite a bit first. We're gonna throw the Hawaiian shirt on. What other clothing am I wearing? Oh wow, I'm really going lightweight here. Leaf skirt is down to 47%. Let me just refresh my memory on this one. 8 palm fronds and 4 fiber cords. Okay, so that's not too expensive. But I basically want to have the ingredients ready to go. It's going to be several days still. Yeah, so let me cancel this for right now. I'll try to remember when it's closer to like 10%. It would be cool to see if I can repair some of this stuff though. Okay, so what now? Couple of fiber cord for the loom. Maybe we're gonna explore while it's cloudy. So, quick 15-minute action. I think I can probably handle a couple more of those. I guess just harvesting fibers is an easy way to do that. Okay, so that's done. These are ready. I can extinguish this, but I don't want to. I want to. I want to be gone for a while, actually, so I think I will extinguish it. And I'm going to drench myself before I go. Simply because... I put this... No, store that in... I think I just hope this doesn't get stolen, right? Because I don't have any place I can store it. I just have to kind of assume that it won't get stolen. I think we can take the shirt with us. Yeah, so the order here is probably drench, have some aloe vera. We're not going to be gone for that long. I don't think I need to worry about bug bites. I do want to worry about sunburns since it's so high. I don't know when this becomes an issue. I think we'll just eat these, though. Still not tired of them, apparently. Okay, so we want to first wash. Then apply aloe vera. And since I already have quite a bit of sunburn, I mean, it is cloudy. I can always just apply more while I'm out if I need to. Okay. And then what do I want to take with me? I guess I never made a spear, huh? Unless it's stored somewhere. Okay, so I think what we do is we craft a spear, because I want to have it on me. Go here, backpack, take this. Sure, I'll spend an hour. Okay, so now I have a spear for local activities. This goes back in. I gotta remember to bring some rocks back if I find them. I've got my aloe vera. I'm not soaked wet anymore. I did that in completely the wrong order. But hopefully my temperature is nice and comfortable now. Or chilled. Okay. Good. Let's head out. And I want to see what my temperature is outside. Still chilled. Okay. Deep jungle it is. My goal really isn't to explore very much. It's just to take advantage of this cloudy weather. And then later when it's hotter, I just want to keep crafting. We've got a lot of crafting to experiment with. Well, started raining right when I left. I'm chilled. I probably want to get as tired as I can. Just let this continue to drop a little bit if it needs to. If I get tired, I can, that's bandages. Can be a little bit warmer as a result. Yeah, I'm comfortable. Perfect. Or kava. So the thing about harvesting kava is it starts to go bad. I know I can potentially use those pots as a way to store doses, like of kava and whatnot, but I think I need multiple pots, right? Because so one kava can be put in a full portion of water. Then I can split it up into two 50% doses, I think. Plus, when you harvest it, you get two. So I think in order to actually keep a store of it, I would need to have at least 4 of those little clay jars. Or I could store it in cooking pots, alternatively. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my inventory. We will not be going for the boar. Continuing to level up my stealth. Okay, what's the recipe for island chicken? Cooking pot, bird meat that hasn't been cooked. Salad greens is like I can just use snake grass as usual. And then oil. Okay. So I can make all of that if I kill another bird. Either bird, right? Seagulls or the little guys I can get around here in the jungle. This is going to be something that needs to be cooked in the fire, though. Whereas the other one, it seems like you cook all the ingredients in advance, and then just mix them, and it's ready to go. But this one, clearly, since this is uncooked, you would need to actually cook it. Hey, we got a banana tree. Excellent. Man, I haven't seen one of these in so long. I think it was that first run, right, that we got one of these relatively early on, and it helped stay full for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna collect bananas now because I think we want to go ahead and keep nice and full for a while. Oh yeah, that fills up the hunger bar nicely. I forgot to set my trap. Gotta do that when we get back to. Maybe bait it with some extra prawns. How's my sunburn looking? Seems to have gone away. Low sun strength and light rain. The pain is getting up there. Maybe I'll throw some socks on next time I'm at base. Gotta remember to, just for the walk back, I can throw my Hawaiian shirt on, and I can probably throw some stuff in my backpack if I need some extra slots. Take all this back. New blueprint. Empty scap. Has to do with the beehive? Yes, I think so. Ooh, I have a torch at home. We can come try to smoke these bees out. Yeah, I actually have the torch made. The dry leaves... Oh, dry leaves take up a ton of room for some reason. Bananas do not, though. If I can do that, then we can start taking palm fronds back as well. This could be dangerous. Should probably smoke it before attempting anything. Yeah, and I probably want to be wearing a ton of clothing, too, when I go to do that. Artificial beehive requires woven palm fronds, mud, and manure. So I don't have only one of those items. That needs to be given a honeycomb. Queen bee. Okay, so... And flower plants. So I probably need to plant stuff specifically. It will swarm. Bee suit. Thick cloth suit. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine even if I smoke this, I'm likely to get some stings just by harvesting it. 0%, I guess, awareness of me. For now, at least. Okay, probably rest in a second here. Still chilled, though, so I don't mind don't think there's any negative effect to being tired other than the temperature increase, right? Increase your appetite, consume more calories, and raise your temperature. Okay, so there's a couple of negative effects. Right now I need the temperature boost, though. Still doesn't show. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so because I'm tired, my weight is going down faster, my appetite's going up a lot, and my temperature is higher. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We've already spent several hours here. Kind of want to get up to like 33% if I can. Let's do one rest. Going. If I remember correctly, I was short on heavy stones. Probably because they're used for my deadfall trap. I wonder if I could use a banana to catch a monkey in my deadfall trap. And worth considering. Okay, that puts us over. So close to 33%. I want to get to a third because I suspect we might get a we might get an exit to at least one location. I know there's probably multiple that connect. Let me go in here. And this is probably going to be a major pain, actually. I'll just do this before we leave. I also want palm fronds, is the thing. These might actually be more important than the dried leaves for right now. Maybe. %. 32, so we'll do one more explore, and hopefully that'll give me something. Nope. No luck. I mean, it could be at 40, it could be at 50%, who knows, but I want to get back now. Taking a lot of foot damage, and I've got other stuff I need to get done today. We got a good amount of exploring done out here. Go home and dry off and warm up too, before we take too much damage from that. Been chilled for quite a while. I don't think there's any benefit to wearing this shirt unless I need the mood boost right now. Don't. Actually, just realized this is a good way to get a slot that I can quickly do this and banana before we head home. Do I have any? Yes. I'm a bit tired of eating banana now. Oops. That's fine. So I'll take those home, get them stored away. Actually, having that shirt on probably gives me a little bit of carry weight too, so... yeah, got all my stones. I need to remember to sharpen one. Okay, I think we'll just take back one, and we'll take back 9 palm fronds. I could. How badly do I want a ton of resources? Now, we're going to be coming back here so often. We don't need to spend more than 15 minutes on the walk. Okay, so here we are. Let's put down these and these. Go inside here, put the stones down. Okay, so where do things stand? I do a couple of braids here and see what the end result is there. Completely forgot that I was supposed to be researching. I guess we'll do the fried puffballs for now. Seafood cup is advanced. This is basic. Using evaporation. Sure to wet the device regularly as it needs water to work. Clay, sand, and a large cloth. Okay. Does seem very tempting. But I think most of my food needs at this point can be met by just, like, leaving them in place and collecting them shortly before eating. I really don't want to start spending water on something like that now. I just need to do 2 weaves to do this, and then I can start researching the house. Or the hat. Okay, let's do that then. I think I'm happy with that plan. Just to get something underway here. I also want to turn one of these into a... I gotta just, like, pick one thing and do it. There's too much stuff to do. Okay, so... 2 weaves, and then... 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And while we're here, I gotta get all my stuff collected. So we're going here. We're gonna say... Those are already filling up. These can all be collecting rain. That's filling up. Okay. And my jar, I think, is in here. Did I put that away? We'll just leave that there. We decided to eat this. Maybe not just yet. I think it restores quite a bit, actually, from what I remember. Okay. Gonna do that for 45 minutes. Do it again. Okay, go here, fill those. Oh, okay. What am I loaded up on that I don't need? Put all the sand outside. Oh, these mud piles got refreshed. That's nice. Do have 1 heavy stone. What did I do with my 3 stones? Take these out before I forget about them. Definitely want to make a sharpened stone here as well. So let's grab... So confused right now. Did I not bring stones home with me? I know I did. Did I put them down in here? Did. Okay. Alright, go to the baskets, fill the required items. Wait, still no room? To stand. Ah! Why are you filled with junk? Okay, I guess the obvious thing is all these mud piles. Move all these out. Wow, that didn't do much, actually. Get this out of here. Okay, I mean, hopefully this will be enough now. Okay. 2 hours for that basket. Not exactly what I was hoping for. But, you know, fair enough, and I'd love to have this hat eventually. Okay, let's build it. Maybe this will give me some, like, huge advantage, too. I don't really know. I didn't really look into what I can do with this, but... Okay, mood is tanking quite a bit now. New blueprint shed, woven backpack, woven hat, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna let it go, I guess. Okay. I guess he can't take the cooking pot. And store things inside. Then I can place this. So it's another like storage container like these. But can I like put stuff in here and then carry it in my inventory? Can. Get that stuff out. Alright, let's look at the research options then. This is under base. We figured out a shed and a woven backpack. Let's read about this. Okay, additional items, but I already have a backpack, right? Yeah. Equipable on your back slot. So that'd be useful on a like a blank character that doesn't start with gear. Tailoring, woven hat. Yeah, let's immediately start researching the hat. I want to know how long it takes to make that. Then we want to do the loom. Let's now eat our bird meat. Okay, and it looks like we can probably fit a couple of prawns in as well, or one prawn. Oh, I want to do my, shouldn't be sick of stations yet. I want to do that trap, so let's take, I want to do a banana or a, no, I think we'll do a prawn. I feel like prawns are the best used as bait. I can get so many of them. Okay, so here's my deadfall trap. I'm going to put this in, and we're going to farm it. Oh, the temperature of this thing is still going down slowly. It's funny. Okay, so it looks like it stopped raining, but we filled everything. Admittedly, I should have had some water. Let's just put all this at the end. Oh my goodness, some stuff here. I'm gonna have to get organized. I just want to be able to see all my water together. So that's the jerry can as well. Okay, let's drink from these bowls. Go ahead and do that again. Okay, so we're in the later part of the day. It's hot. We're researching the hat now, so now we're gonna do some fiber, I think. Got 2 fibers there. Gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna try to sweep up tonight. Any other pressing tasks? I don't think so. So let's just go ahead and do this loom. Some fibers out of this. Braid them. And then over here, fill the required items. Build that in 30 minutes. Pretty soon we can probably eat another banana. Second stage is more fiber cords and more long sticks. 3 long sticks. See, I threw that Hawaiian shirt on. We probably almost need it soon. Technically don't. You know what? I really want to sharpen this stone. I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna need to put this heavy stone back inside for a second. I want to do it inside. That's an hour. I've got my sharpened stone now. That can be stored. Ah, right. Let's get rid of this. Put that down. Eat this. Okay, so now we just have to build the loom to kind of clear the backlog of stuff in here. That was 3 long sticks. Put this in here. That's where I'm going to keep tools. Exit. 1, 2, 3, exactly. We need 2 more fiber cords. We're going to run out of lights. That's fine. Do I want to do a full night's sleep tonight? I actually have quite a few things I can do in the dark. Got coconut husks to extract. I've got coconut meat to pull out. I've got coconut milk to make. So if I save a really long activity, like if I had saved sharpening a stone for just before bed, it would have been perfect. I guess the other thing I could do is a palm weave to do a full 45 minutes. Probably the best I can do. So how long does it take to wean? Just trying to maximize this evening without making a fire, because we really don't need a fire. I don't need to cook anything right now. Okay, so that takes 30 minutes. Let's do a harvest here. And then this is 30? Yeah. I think we do another harvest, then a broom, then a palm weave. Except, one problem with this plan, but I only have a single palm frond left. We're going to eventually need a second sharpened stone. That's an hour activity, so that's even better. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so 15, 30, and then an hour. This is also... This is a 15. We'll do this instead to get this thing back up to max. 15. Then 30 would be cleaning. And then an hour here. That uses up a bunch of dark time. Then we just need to sleep, so I think we can afford to eat one banana. Probably getting tired of bananas. Yep, a little bit tired. Mood. I think, yeah, even without the shirt, we should be fine. So let's take the shirt off for the night. Save some durability on it. Okay, we're gonna store this in here. We're gonna store this in here. I could also talk to Weston real quick. Mental, loneliness, right? Wait, loneliness is 0. So I guess I don't need to carry Weston with me when I go out. Wait, so then what's my mental structure? Quite high. Now, why would having Weston company lower my mental structure? This whole thing is honestly too complicated for me. I don't know. Like, I feel like I have so many bonuses that it doesn't really matter that this is taking it down some. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. There are several things. Isolation. What is isolation? Gained by staying on the island for long periods of time. Affects most mental stats and gets progressively worse. Okay, so this is the thing. That the more isolation I have, the more it's going to affect like loneliness and other things. Okay, that makes sense. So my loneliness isn't an issue. I probably don't have a way to lower this. This is probably like the long-term curve thing. And as it gets higher, it's going to make it harder to keep loneliness low. But for right now, I can afford to leave Weston behind for periods of time. Yeah, so it's just going to make it harder to keep morale and stress and loneliness and entertainment and mental structure all in check. Potentially it'll mess with altered mind state as well. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. We can talk to him in the morning if we start to get worried, but I can even leave him here, it looks like. And just let the loneliness climb a little bit. Okay. Anything else before bed? I don't think so. Got water. I could eat something. I already ate a banana. So those prawns went down to 50%. I'm a little bit unclear on the prawns. They may not last. So I'm planning to get up tomorrow and potentially do a bunch of work around the house. Then I guess the plan would be to cook them the following night. They may not last 24 hours from now. I think it's going to be close. Okay. Let's do a nap. And we can see exactly how much time. We have to do basically 3 hours. Gonna let him do whatever he wants. Yeah, so we have to kill 3 hours. I think I'm gonna commit to no fire. It's just not valuable. Might be able to do this in the dark. Nope. I mean, this is such a low importance item. It can actually go in the other place. These are the ones that I want to regularly see. Okay, so we're gonna do these. And yeah, aloe vera gel just doesn't last very long. Maybe 3 days, I'm guessing. Okay, so I've got some activities to do here. I've got these. I don't think I have any more coconuts at all. Nope. I think I want more cooking pots. Because this is going to evaporate. We're out of other foods. Yeah, completely out of other foods. Go ahead and see if my trap triggered overnight. Not sound like it did. Well, got 2 hours to kill. I could dig up yet more mud. That seems like a terrible idea. Have anything to do in here? Take this out. So I remember we have one out here. We're down to 77%. What's my sleepiness? Not showing up. I could take the water out of the bottle and then get both of these in there to preserve them. I think that's what I'll do. Should be able to put this in a bowl to save it. And then store that in there. So I definitely need more cooking pots. Just hold on to those types of ingredients and keep them forever. What else is there to do? I think that may be it. Oh, there's the coconut fibers. Okay. But this is not going to... that's just going to be like a few minutes. We're going to have an hour and 15 minutes to kill. Try meditating. I still haven't figured out what that does, have I? Figured out the hat. 4 palm weaves and 4 palm fronds. Okay, this might be what I do right away today then. Only want a hat. Okay, I guess we just kill the final 15 minutes here. I don't think I have anything to do, so we might just rest. This isn't a dark activity, is it? Be with a stone. No. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get a quick rest in. Craft hook, craft needle. Now, do I have the recipe for... What's the... Is fishing... Fishing rod, bone hook, a fiber cord, 4 fiber cords, and a long stick, and that's it. Hmm. And my character's actually good at fishing. Might want to do this before I go to the beach for the next time. Because I'm so sick of eating crustaceans. I feel like you want to mix though, right? Like you obviously want to get some of both. So I could go harvest some, forage in those rock pools and fish to get kind of a mix of food. Alright, well let's just rest. Let me cancel this for now. I want to see the... Here's the hat. Yeah, so I might go first thing in the morning, go out and explore some, get a bunch of palm fronds to bring back. And craft the hat in the middle of the day. Might be time to starve again. What's my weight looking like? Still overweight, but I'm getting down towards normal weight. It's good for me to get this practice in with the food, because eventually we're actually going to need to stay fed. That might actually start to become tricky. We're going to end up putting a lot of time just into feeding ourselves. Alright. Rest. Day 16. So I suspect what's going to happen here is we're going to spend today tanking my mood. We're going to starve and start to tank my mood. Then the next day, we're going to have to head to the beach and get all the entertainment, get all the food, right? Like it's like an every 3 days thing that we're going to have to go there. At least until we find some other things to help with mood. So, since I devoted so much time to exploring the deep jungle, I think we go straight back there today. Maybe we throw some socks on to help with foot pain. And I can't help but think we can't, just because we got messed up because it rained last time after we soaked ourselves, can't plan on that happening again. I'm gonna go ahead and wash, apply aloe vera, put socks on. Maybe we'll put the socks on first. Socks are gonna be in this trunk. Remind me what the deal is with the loom. We still have to work on that too. 2 fiber cord. That's all we need to finish it. Okay. Alright, so socks are on. We're gonna do the wash. Don't need to take this with me. Hello? Guess it's just not letting me fill it up anymore. Weird. Or, oh, because they all started evaporating. I see. Do I have to, like, fill them all up individually? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's head to, we're gonna do the aloe vera. The backpack. I think we'll save one. Okay. Deep jungle. We're gonna keep exploring. Right, and so I need to kind of mentally check in next time I use the hand drill, because that's when I'll have a fire going. Need to kind of log in that I have this idea to try to do something with the beehive. Oh, right. Palm fronds. And maybe dried leaves. Probably not that many. I'll just leave it like that and we'll stock up later. Yep. Yep. Escape. Hey, we found some puffballs. Let me check that recipe. Didn't expect to see it again so soon. Basics, advanced, special. We simply don't have the recipe. But we should be researching something. I don't know why we're not doing that. Wakava, very good. This is certainly a place I'll come to. Oh, bugs, right. Okay, so just gotta keep a close eye. Wait a minute. Bug bites are neutral. High bug population. Oh. So just having aloe gel on, one dose of it, is doing a number on the bug bites. Oh, bee stings too. Aloe gel is so strong. Affects like all this stuff. Foot and hand damage. Okay, good to know. It hurts. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of foot damage. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, starting to get a bit tired. Jasmine flowers. This is like a mood used for decoration or making a relaxing tea. Oh, I should have brought some water with me. Wasn't really thinking. I should certainly rest. Is the first thing. That'll help my temperature a bit. So, obviously, harvesting this could be useful. But I'm thinking because it has a stress-reducing effect, and I've already got a lot of mood boosters, I'm not going to decide just yet, but I might leave it here for now. Everything decays once you harvest it, so there's a strong incentive to just leave things behind. Like, if I leave the mushrooms here, they don't go bad, but if I take them with me, then they do. Crazy that we're already up to 56% explored and we still haven't found anything. How many exits? Very few palm fronds here too. Dried puffballs. Okay, so this requires pot puffballs, just one. Some oil and some salad greens. Yeah, this is like a great recipe. So the plan is probably to have a fire tomorrow night. No, tonight. No, tomorrow night. So if I harvest these just before I head back, might be fine. I don't know how long they last. So crazy having a mood that just isn't really going down too much. I'm sure it will once I start to starve myself again. Okay, so now we can get to the jungle highlands without climbing. Very nice. Only takes 15 minutes to get there. Obviously now is not a great time to go. It would be interesting to see if I can deploy that rope from the high ground, though. Just have to test it some other time. Okay. Well, I don't have any water on me, so we're just going to go until the heat becomes an issue, I think, and then we'll head back. Might as well get as much explore. Ooh. Now I'm much more tempted to take some jasmine. That's a lot of jasmine. Okay, getting quite tired. I think we go for another rest after we let this guy go. Hot. Takes just 3 minutes to harvest those. Well, we're about to get to the hot part of the day, so we'll definitely have to turn back then. Partially cloudy right now. Bug bites are still fine. That aloe gel works wonders. Foot damage is fine. We're getting some foot calluses slowly by having this up high. Hey, we found the secret valley. Okay, that's cool. So both there and the jungle highlands would be a good place to go on a future trip. Like I think one each. Want to go and like really get into those spots. I could potentially do Secret Valley instead of the beach, since I know I'm likely to find rice there, which is a really good food source. I don't know how likely that is, though. And that could have been like a situational thing, right? Like that could have been scenario specific as well. So the exits we have from here, it seems like there's usually 3 exits from a region. So I don't know how likely it is that I find more stuff here. Puffballs would take 15 minutes to harvest. Yeah, let's go ahead and kind of get ready to go here. So we're going to take... Oh, it's just a single puffball. I do want to make that recipe. Extremely hot. Hyperthermia is actually getting quite up there, so even if I could stay here, I'd probably... Okay. Blueprint, flower necklace. And then we can also be brewed into a relaxing tea. You know what? I have a seashell necklace. I wonder if you can wear more than one necklace. You might not be able to. But I would imagine the durability on this drops even when you're not wearing it, whereas this probably only drops when you're wearing it, because there's nothing that would cause the seashells to fade over time. So maybe we could swap it out. We can also try the tea and see what the effect is. Okay, so I think with that being said, do we want to risk any more here? I mean, I guess I can push it slightly. Yeah, okay, we're overheating. We're gonna go home. Okay, so back to the wetlands, 15 minutes. Let's enter the plane crash. I'm gonna put these puffballs and jasmine flowers in here for right now. We're gonna get a quick wash. My mood itself is not giving me a boost yet, so we're still going to let that go. We're gonna do a quick wash here. Temperature should quickly deal with that then. Okay, so now it's the hot part of the day. Now we're working inside. So the question is, we still don't have enough palm fronds to do the weave. I think we try to get this done for tomorrow's trip. We don't necessarily... The loom is so close to being done. I'm gonna do that first. Get some water as well. Quite thirsty now. Okay. Those are all... Whoops. Those should all be... Yeah. Got 4 full. Okay. Tired, feet hurt. Yeah. Let's do the loom. 2 fiber cords. We should have plenty of fibers from all that stuff we did last night. Do this. And this. Fill this. That's 30 minutes. Temperature is hot. I think we're fine. Yeah. I got 2 more hours to kind of kill before it makes sense to go back out. So loom, build. Make cloth with yarn here. But I can also, I hope, if I remember correctly what you can do. I read about it. I take cloth, unweave. I don't want to unweave. Maybe I need a stack of 2 cloth. Let's try a stack of 2 small cloth. Combining it with more cloth on a loom. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this. I think what I'm gonna do is it's gonna like break this out, and it's gonna like it's gonna be like all over the place. So it's gonna be like ready to be combined, and then when I drag the other one on, I'm gonna weave it back into a large cloth. I want to do the small one first because it only takes 15 minutes if I have it wrong. That was not right. Oh, wait a minute. Did I even need the loom? Do I have this all wrong? Oh, that doesn't work. Make yarn. I'm so confused. So, alright, let me just think about this. So I just turned small cloth. Loom doesn't have room for this. My 2 fibers, 2 cords. Yarn can be dragged onto an empty loom to create cloth. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of time on this. Sack. Light container made of cloth. Protect stuff from animals. Needle and some fiber cord. Sew a sack from a large piece of cloth. Yeah, I don't really need this. Let me check that recipe I just got for the flower necklace. 4 jasmine flowers. Okay, so I'd actually need to find another jasmine plant to be able to make this necklace. Presumably not going to last for long. Already down to 96%. Okay, this is quite the expensive testing that we're doing here. Alright, I gotta research something. Maybe jungle salad? Don't really want those yet. I am considering taking some of my vases over and filling them with seawater and boiling it down to see how much salt I can get. This could be really useful. I think I need more regular vases, or it's worth it to invest in this though. Like maybe 4 to 8 more. A rough estimate. Get soap, and then the empty sketch, which is a place to store it. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just focus on that recipe. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so we've got a loom that has... I could remove the cloth or enlarge it by combining it with more cloth. The small cloth, enlarge. Cloth, enlarge. Make cloth. If I throw small cloth on, what happens? Honestly, so confused. So it seems that I put yarn on the loom, and then I combine it with a cloth from my inventory. And depending on the size cloth I use, it gets upgraded by 1 size. I don't combine these two. I want to know what happens. Rip cloth. I want to know what happens if I just put the yarn on and select make cloth. That probably gets me a small cloth. Yeah, okay. So I put the yarn on. We're assuming if I just take it off, it makes small cloth. If I add small cloth to it, I get cloth. And if I add cloth to it, I get large cloth. And, you know, presumably, if I added large cloth, I could get huge cloth if that's an option. Okay, so that was a lot of unfortunate time spent. It is now to the cooler part of the day. I've got 4 hours. So I've got some decisions to make here. If I look at my mud piles, they are rapidly dehydrating. So let me take a look at my loneliness. Barely there. So when I go to the beach, I'm thinking I might still go to the beach tomorrow. These prawns are almost gone. Okay, let's put all this away for right now. Pretty sure I know how to do this now. The hat. I need to spend 4 times, so 3 hours weaving. And then 2 hours building. Do I even have enough for this? It would take 8, 4 is 12 bronze, and I have 8. I'm not even sure I have enough time to do this. I'm 12 bronze to use 3 of my 4 hours on weaving. So I could use... Where do you get bronze? Use another 30 minutes. So that's basically if I do nothing else. And get my hat ready for tomorrow. That's assuming I'm not disturbed. Mood has got to be getting low enough to wear the shirt soon, right? Well, not yet. This is also giving up on the mud piles, though, if I do this. The other thing I could do is just do a ton of mud piles. Forget about having the hat for tomorrow. These are 30 minutes per clay that I make. So I could do 8 of them before bed. Minus some time for washing. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I want to make use of the time that I put into this. And then unfortunately, I just don't have anything else. Anything else that I can do at night. We might actually sleep through the night. Yeah, I'm gonna be so tired. I think this might be one of those rare instances where it makes sense to actually sleep through the night. Make clay. Is this making me, is this making the insides dirty as well? Probably. That's okay, man. Is there a way to, like, batch these? Not clear. I'm pretty filthy. I think we'll just, I'm not gonna wash this tonight. I'll probably just, wash myself once it gets dark. Okay, so it's dark. We're gonna do a quick wash. We're gonna throw this on, I think, for the night, because even if mood isn't at that point yet, it's going to be soon. Yeah, we're gaining some stress too. Stress. Oh, stress is super high. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna go deal with the stress tomorrow. Where that... Oops, wrong place. Where that... Stress is influenced by... pain, hunger, sleep, low comfort. Well, we're not doing anything about hunger. Never did make that fishing rod. That's okay, though. I think I have one more aloe, right, to throw on. Yeah, that aloe gel should be good in the morning. Maybe I bring more aloe back with me. And I think this time I actually do have to carry some water with me. Drink some water before bed. Go ahead and fill these up. Rest of this up. Okay, so those should be pretty much full. Okay, and I already washed, right? Yep, okay. Then I think because they're just gonna go bad anyway, I'll be able to just eat these to get a minor boost. Am I, like, sick of... I haven't eaten these in a while, so it should be fine. Maturation, yeah, I think we can just eat all of these to get a little bit of food in me. Okay. That should be... I don't see it, but... yeah, that should be fine. And that'll go away, too. Okay, I'm sure it's better to cook them, but just for those 5, I didn't see the point. And we're not gonna have a fire. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go for the full sleep. And we probably leave Weston here, right? What I can do is... and I have a spear there too, right? So I think I put the spear away. And I put Weston away before we go. Just carry a little bit of water. In fact, we could just carry one vase and leave it there. Have more clay here. Make more. I could leave it there, and as long as I don't empty it, it should automatically fill when it rains, I think. And it shouldn't get stolen. Yeah, I think we try that plan. Really cut down on the amount of stuff I have to carry back and forth, because I want to carry... I want to bring so much back from the beach. We don't carry a spear with us. We don't carry Weston with us. And we take a vase, but we leave it out there. Okay. So, in that case, I might as well zero out my loneliness before we go to bed. So, let's talk to Weston. Now we're going to sleep the full night, because we're going to need to get fully rested. We know we don't need this. We're good. Check this luggage, so the hand drill, the torch, sharpened stones. Did consider making an axe. Leave this stuff here for next time I come back. Coconut milk does go bad, so We have to remember to pull that out and cook it when we have the fire tomorrow night. Okay, let's do this. Sleep overnight. Oh, only 7 hours and 30 minutes. Interesting. I guess it's influenced by how sleepy you are. Oh no! I woke up with a nightmare, and now it's like a really awkward time. I guess we tried a nap, fortunately. Go and drink that. Yeah, stress is like through the roof. Am I even sleepy anymore? I don't know. I guess we'll just try to nap. Yeah, this has all sorts of nasty effects. I could have made that tea, I guess. Yeah, let's just see if we can... Oh, 3 hours, yeah. Wonder why... So this must be shorter when you're not as sleepy or something. Maybe there's like another effect. Ah, the back pain. Oh, the back pain wasn't even there. Let it be. Watch infinitely. Okay. So here we go. We finished the jungle salad blueprint, which is coconut shell, a couple of salad greens, salad toppings, which appears to be fruit, mushrooms, some sort of seeds, bananas, okay, and oil. Interesting. I don't know what this, that must be like and these two things are. But it looks like it's like the seeds and the roasted seeds of something. Okay. That looks like it's all raw ingredients. So having snake grass, which doesn't go bad, and then having just some like just random filler ingredients, whether it's fruit or mushrooms or whatever else, that seems pretty effective. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the spear in the trunk. I'm gonna leave Weston, I guess, in the trunk. Should be zeroed out on loneliness. Yep. We're gonna take a base of water. Maybe we can fill it first. Yep. Drink from this first. Okay, so we got 4 portions of water. That's gonna be more than enough. Now, should I wash before going out? I don't think so. In fact, I think we wait to apply the aloe vera as well. We're going to go out, we're going to get hot, we're going to do our dives, and then we'll apply aloe vera. That seems good. And just in time to hopefully solve all of our morale issues as well. Okay, so I've got a bow drill there, I've got a sharpened stone there. I don't think we need to take anything. Now, I don't have my sunscreen. I just have my aloe vera gel. That should be fine, though. Okay, and yeah, we didn't get the hat built, but next time, I guess. Okay, so we're starting a little bit late. Enclosure. Oh, I must have caught... do I have any bait? Might have some rotten stuff or some coconut or something. I don't want to use my puff balls for this. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna assume this clay jar doesn't get stolen. We'll see. Let's go out and see if I can get some bait in the form of rotten remains. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this will expire at some point, but okay, blueprints. We have learned enclosure, which is mud bricks, cord, long sticks. Okay. I don't think I want to farm animals, at least not for a long time. That is definitely not on my list of priorities. Storage. Okay, research. Water reservoir. Did we ever figure out what the deal with the shed is? See, the thing about building a structure like this is that I have my plane crash that seems to be pretty much immortal, and then I have that cave out on the rocks if I needed to stay away from here. I don't really have any other place that's that far away yet. Like, I need to do some more traveling. This doesn't really seem like something I need. Maybe we work on the stove? If I can't find something better. Bellows, bone knife, okay, hunting. I've got so much stuff I need to do. There's still the, all the fishing stuff. I'd love to get more trapping skill and be able to build these other traps. Pack doesn't seem that important. I've got plenty of shoes right now. I don't need that. Did I ever figure out how to repair my clothing? Definitely try to make a needle and see if I can figure that out. Probably want to research that at some point. And okay. I think we're good. Just leave it at that. Okay, so we are planning to leave. This is set, armed, and whatevered. We got my water. I'm gonna pick up my spear when I get out there. And we don't need Wilson. And I've got my clothing. At least all the clothing that I want. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna go to the jungle path. Now, just to double check, this is only 15 minutes away. This one is 30 minutes away. I want to try coming back the other way. We're gonna go to the bay. There's a bunch of palm fronds here, too. Good to keep in mind. We take some dry leaves for tinder, and some sticks for fuel. Okay, head to the bay. Now, I think if I can go back the other way, I should. So let's do some sandcastles and diving here. And then I'll probably go ahead and put aloe vera on. I don't know, it's hot. It's not that hot. Probably be okay though. I want to go ahead and start tanking. Oh yeah, I want to watch this. So stress. Yeah, look how much stress just went down. Let's dive. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, it just went down a lot. It'll be the last of the aloe vera. Do another sandcastle and another dive. Then we'll apply aloe vera. Okay, let's harvest this. Gotta decide if I want to... Oh, I need both, right? Harvest this again. I need 2 to be able to do the thing. And now the question is... Let me open up this and just see... Yeah, we're gonna be able to carry a ton of stuff with us. So, do I want to harvest any lemongrass while I'm here? I'm thinking I'm not coming back this way. Unless I absolutely have to. I want to experiment with the other route. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else here. So let's get a little bit of lemongrass. Right, then we have to worry about weight. Carrying stuff in my backpack is better. Okay, good to know. Let's get a little bit more lemongrass and then we'll walk to the next location. Apparently I'm still not overweight. Okay, I think that's good. We got 3 total. I must have only gotten 1 from one of those harvests. I thought I had gotten 3 from a harvest once, so I think the amount you get goes up with your skill. Like it must. Can I carry these? If I leave a stick behind, I can. Nothing else really of value here. Alright, let's try that. So we're going to go to the beach now. This is my kind of base of operations, so we can store some stuff here. Let's just put this away. Get my spear up off the ground. Put these down, put these down, put this down. Now, do I want to have a campfire? Got a campfire here, so I don't think I want to build another one on the rocks. Let's go in here. Go look at this stuff. We're going to leave the aloe vera and the lemongrass and the dried leaves here. Put the dried leaves down. Store the lemongrass in the luggage. Store the aloe vera in the luggage. Okay, so now, not only do I have... Oh, and I can leave the water here as well. Now I have 5 slots plus my backpack. And a ton of carry weights. And in the luggage I have a sharpened stone and a hand drill. Okay, so yeah, so we don't cook at the rocks. We just harvest food there and we bring it back here to cook. Because this is where I have everything else. And maybe later we'll eventually have a fire at the rocks, but I'm not going to focus on that for right now. I could start carrying stuff that I would need. I think we have plenty of rocks at the rocks. So I just need to take a wood and a stick. That's fine. We have so much fuel here. Let's just go and carry that now. So that if I'm ever in a point... If I'm ever at a point where I like really just want to have the fire there, I could do it. Okay. I think we're good here. We head to... mood is unfortunately still going down. Pain and hunger. The only things causing it to go down, and it's still going down. Rocks. We're gonna leave this stuff here. Remember if these can be stolen or not. Huh. Water here. Take that for now. Did that just not evaporate since last time? I think I can top off with this. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately... Oh no, these are... Okay, so we can forage out of these tide pools. Did I rest ever? No. Guess I just don't need to. Seaweed. Prawns. Plenty of awesome stuff. Mood is still going down a little bit. Stress is still going up. Moderate discomfort. Tide pool. Cause discomfort. Interesting. $11.36. Let's leave some prawns on the ground in case it attracts some birds. Wow, that was fast. Attack it. Charge. And use my spear. Hey, I got it. Sweet. There's some bird meat. Still only hot. 12:36. Gotta carefully consider that. Okay, so it's gonna be hotter going forward. You know, I gotta think that seaweed is not worth carrying. It's basically a salad green. Let's go ahead and take the edge off. Until I am tired of vegetables. I might be able to eat one more. I think we'll wait just a little bit. Rain. Funny. Well, I'm cold. There's so many prawns, as usual. Tastes better cooked. Let's just eat it. Wait, why was I so concerned about that? Not like I have other slots that I don't know what I was thinking there. We got, like, so much stuff to take back. And plenty of room. So, I guess I just have to decide, do I want to forage more? Did we get another bird? I don't know if birds can show up. Let's just put them all down. I just want to see if, like, having a ton of them on the ground makes it more likely. Flooded. Okay, so that means... I want to go back and get that fire started. So let's go ahead and do... Ooh, 30 minutes. Why? Is it harder in the rain? I'm not particularly tired. My mood can't have tanked that much. Going back to the beach also takes 30 minutes. So I'm guessing that rain makes the rocks more treacherous. Nothing in here of note. Okay, well, I'm not going to do 30-minute explores on the rocks, so we're automatically done based on that. Might as well just leave this water here. Take these back. Anytime I come all the way out here, I'm automatically going past the other place. I might as well bring these back. I also want to bring anything I can back to the beach, so let's open this up. Now I actually do want the slots, so I think we're going to eat another crab. Raw. We're going to throw flint slab? No. A couple of flint, maybe? Anything else I want to do here? I could eat more seaweed. That doesn't really matter. Unless I eat one, and that allows me to carry the flint slab. Does not. Now let's bring the flint slab back. Eat all those prawns anyway. Okay, so this is going to take 30 minutes. It is now... Ooh. Why did that go up? I don't know, but we're going to leave this here anyway. It is now 3, so we have 5 hours. You know, this really makes me wonder the value of cooking here instead of just cooking at home. I've got my dead seagull and my crabs and prawns and all the other food. And I can already afford to carry it back. If I just go back now... Maybe we can spend some time exploring in the jungle outskirts too while the bugs are away. So clearly these stay here. Let's just examine the possibilities here. So I'd take this, this. My tools would stay here. That's like my full allotment. Probably fit both of the aloe vera in there if I sacrifice one more crab. I could do maybe this here, these out. Yeah, because they're pretty heavy compared to these, I think. Can easily fit these in the backpack. Yeah. That's all that. Perfect. Then I have an extra slot to carry stuff. Yeah, I think we take everything back home. So the plan is to go back to the jungle outskirts now and see if I can quickly connect back. So going to the bay would take 15 minutes, and then going from the bay, or going from the bay to the other place is 15, and then to home is 15. So that's a total of 45 minutes. So the question is, ooh, this takes 15 minutes now. I thought this only took 3. So either it's the rain, Or something else is affecting that. Alright, did I grab all my important stuff out of my luggage? Oh, I forgot. I'm going to leave the spear here. I actually have even more space. What's important to take back? Probably palm fronds, right? Because I want to do all the basket weaving stuff. A lot of palm fronds. I can't even carry that many, so 7 palm fronds. At least get them a step closer. Alright, let's go. We're not going to cook here today. I plan to have a fire tonight anyway, right? So might as well just do it all at once. Jungle outskirts, 15 minutes. And yeah, we just assume that this only takes 3 when it's not raining. For some reason, the rain causes certain things to take longer. Not too unrealistic. Now, the big question. Going back takes 15 minutes. And it looks like I don't know how to get out of here. So this is going to be a huge pain. Because this doesn't actually connect. Or if it does, it doesn't connect in a way that... It's about to be... We got 4.5 hours. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring here. Looks like we're exploring really fast here. We're already up to 12%. 15 minutes to explore 6% of it. Okay. So it's gonna be 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. So like an hour and 15 minutes to get back. Thinking I might be able to find an exit to a place that I actually want to be. Take that coconut with me. Long before we actually have to worry about getting home. Just because the exploration is happening so fast here. I'll probably take this to 50%. I now need to get home in 3 hours. Still should have plenty of time to do that. Research the stove. I don't think I want the shower. It seems way advanced. Bellows. Traps. Clothing. Hat. Do the coconut sandals. Let's go and do this one. Seaweed takes a long time to eat. Lemongrass takes a long time to eat. So the big advantage to cooking these into dishes, you don't have to spend so much time eating them. Okay, this should take me to 50%. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Another coconut. Now we're overweight. Well, shoot. Now I'm not sure what to do. I only have 2.5 hours left. If I don't find something really soon, we basically need to leave. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like we have to go all the way around. So this is Jungle Outskirts. How tired am I? I'm not really. Let it be. Yeah, glad I left early because we're going to have to kill time on this stuff now. So Jungle Path. Bay. Okay, so we're here now. So we're going to go back to Jungle Path. And what does this connect to? jungle outskirts. But it takes 30 minutes to get there. So now that I know the route, maybe I would find it if I explored there more. This has to be the same place. I think I just need to go back there one more time and finish exploring to 100%, and then I'll find that route, and then that'll probably be a shortcut on the way back. That's what I'm thinking, at least. I don't know. It's confusing. Hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully I can get home and get dry before my bacteria fever gets too high from all this soaking rain. We got the western grasslands to explore too. I mean, I've got so much to do, right? Because we now have Secret Valley, Jungle Highlands, and the western grasslands are 3 completely unexplored regions that at least 2 of them I know can have some nice stuff in them. Okay, well, let's just go home. Didn't find any urchins on this trip, unfortunately. Enter the plane crash, and let's see. We're gonna put... Oh, this is like really full. Okay, let's just put this down. Go in here and grab my beer and Weston. Grab Weston first, and then let me just put these in here for a second. Grab that. Yeah, I have that basket, right? Let's try to use it. Where is it? Basket. It. Here, I guess. I'm storing some salad greens in there. Coconut. These last for a long time. Then we got all the prawns. Okay, so once again, I find myself making plans for... Well, no, I'm gonna have light. So really all we need to do is take our nap. Need to mop up before we go to bed. And I think what I'll do is I'll do my midnight episode end as usual. Did we lose those mud piles? It did rain. Let's get all these collecting water. I've got 4 dirt piles. I'm guessing those were the mud piles. What about outside? Got 6 dirt piles. Yeah, okay, so I could make mud out of these for 3 minutes each. That's barely more efficient than just digging up new mud. And I'm sure I can use the dirt for something else down the road. So we'll leave them be. So how are my puffballs looking? 58%. Okay. Oh, and I've got that partridge too. So I've got a couple of bird meats. I'll keep those out here where I can see them. the aloe vera. And I found more aloe vera too. So I think I'm not gonna make the gel right away. We can actually just store that for a little bit. Okay. And now I have a free spot. Open up here. That's all out. I've got the stuff I need to cook mostly in here. Where's my seaweed? On the floor? Oh, I think I temporarily put it in here. That carcass can stay there forever. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna eat this to get rid of it. Could have done that after dark, but fine. Okay, so we're gonna sleep. We're gonna get up, and I guess I should kind of maximize my crustacean filling before I go to bed. That I don't here. Yeah, I can definitely eat some at least. Plenty of vegetables. I could like just munch on a handful of prawns just to partially be efficient with the... Where is it? Yeah, that's probably good enough. So that'll go away over the next 4 hours of sleep. Let's take a look at... Right, I got all my water collecting. Birds to harvest. Let's take a look at the recipe. So for cooking, we got island chicken is cooking pot, bird meat, oil fat, and salad green. Okay, then I've got coconut milk that I need to remember to cook. It's in my cooking pot right now, but I can transfer it to a bowl. Or no, it's in my cup right now. Bottle. I guess I'll research bone broth. Let's just double check here. Salad toppings. Could be bananas, mushrooms, various fruits. Can I click on it while it's showing the right thing and see what it is? No, it's just always going to show bananas. Okay. Because this is like the easiest thing to make with all those salad greens I have. .3 oil. And what do I have? I have 47% hydration, so I might only be able to make one of these. Maybe we need to move this to the jar. Well, now I'm confused. Apparently that's not the, not the trick. I don't understand what this percentage means, I guess. So the island chicken, and then what was the other thing I could make? Fried puffballs? Cooking pot, puffballs, oil fat, and salad green. Okay, so this is easy. I can make one of these. And then I can make the island chicken with these. Probably harvest the birds while puffballs are cooking. Okay, so I think we sleep. We start up the fire and do that. Now I just need something to spend my time on. So I think we braid a couple of fronds in advance of the hat crafting that we're probably going to do tomorrow. And we got to sweep up as well. So I guess we sweep first. Okay, that's going to be in the luggage? No. We're going to grab our mop, broom, sweep up. Okay, put that back away. Drink some water. Now we don't need any. Food I'm kind of happy with, so we'll do one braid here. Got in my inventory for now. Actually, I can't remember if we did some of this woven hat. Let's not do that. Okay, time to sleep. Deal with the water when we wake up. 4-hour nap. Okay, so after this we're going to start the fire up. Get, I think, our first recipe then. I don't think we've completed a single recipe, unless you count the... I think my back pain's over. Is that from just having a little bit of the aloe vera left and, like, negated any back pain? I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, I guess it only shows it above a certain amount. Anyway, yeah, so we'll get that cooking done, try some of the new recipes for the first time, get the hat built, probably do large cloth on the loom. And, man, I don't know, we got so many places to explore. I'm starting to get a little worried. It doesn't seem like the game has gotten any harder, but I'm just worried that we're not going to be able to keep up with food and whatever else the game is going to throw at us. Food is like, even now, I feel like I can either get food and eat, or I can, like, tech up with, like, the hat and the loom and all that other stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. I did get a lot of food this trip. So, maybe once I get food storage figured out, it'll be easier. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.